So in my last video, I talked about what you can do to avoid being in a terrorist attack or what to do if you are in one. Today I'm going to show you some of the tools that I carry when I'm concerned about such a situation. Hey everybody, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on my EDC, my everyday carry. I've kind of amped it up a little bit in the last few days because of what's going on in the world. It's nothing too extreme, and yes, I carry a bag. I find it easier with my cell phone. I'm doing the video on my cell phone now, but it's a Samsung G Plus or G4. It's a big phone, and it's easier to lug around in there. Plus, I keep all my other stuff in there too. So we're going to start off with the obvious, the basic stuff, okay? Right off the bat, let's get that out of the way. It's either a Glock 19 or a Glock 17, depending on how I feel that day. With both guns, I usually use the crossbreed holster. And as you can tell, this holster is probably about 6-7 years old. I got it literally a month after I got my first carry permit here. And it's got quite a bit of use on it, and it's still holding up great. It's a, what do they call them? Hybrid holsters. It's part Kydex, part leather. And it will fit my 17 in there perfectly. And I know this is a big gun, but it really hides well in this holster. I mean, you may look like an inch wider, but no one will know you're carrying a gun. Or my Glock 17. My Glock 19, I'm sorry. 19 fits in there a little bit smaller, a little more compact. I generally tend to carry the 19 when I'm carrying concealed. You still got 15 rounds. You still can carry a 17 mag. It fits in there. And yes, these are loaded, so I'm not going to mess around with them too much. But you can see here that the Glock 17 magazine fits right in there perfectly. So I always carry a spare 17 mag, and in the gun I carry the 19 mag. Anyway, that's carry as far as that goes. Now let me get these guys holstered and put up, and we'll go into the next part. Oh yes, and spare magazine in my cargo pockets. This is an old leather, gosh, what is this? Nevada City leather holsters. It's an old leather mag carrier that I have. I never really wore it on the belt, even though you can. It's got a belt loop in there. I just stick it in my cargo pockets. And this keeps the dust and crud out of getting into the magazine. So, we talked about the firearms. I always carry at least one knife. I did a video on this one. This is my Balker Automat Kalashnikov. This is the auto knife that I have. But I either carry that, Kershaw. I have so many knives. If I did a video on knives, I'd be busy for months just watching videos. But you guys probably be bored to death. My Bushnell Mini Light. I do have a Streamlight. I find this one is just as bright and a whole lot cheaper. Plus my Streamlight, the top is starting to wear off, so I got to pick up a new one. But anyway, this is riding in my pocket for now. It's a handy little convenient. I think it's 100 lumens. 2 AA's. Good enough for what I want it for. Now we'll move into the bag. This bag, I got at a gun show for, gosh, I think 10 bucks. A couple of years ago. It's been through a lot. It's been beaten to death, and it still goes. It started out as a bag that I got for going to SHOT Show. So I could carry all my gear, my phones, my chargers, everything in it, and be able to do videos, yet have, a couple of snacks in it, and be ready for pretty much anything at SHOT Show, because it's a big venue. But I ended up getting rid of the little camera bag that I had my wallet and phone in, and using it for everyday carry. On the outside, I got a cheapy little flashlight. It's come in handy when I don't want to dig in my pockets for my flashlight. Let's break it out inside. As you can see, I got a big pocket out front. That's where my phone lives. Got another pocket in the back. If I'm carrying a backup gun, that's where that will live. All right. We're going to break it down real quick. Now, in situations like we're facing with what's going on in the world right now, I am carrying a tourniquet in here. I do have very, very, very basic medical supplies in here. We're talking Band-Aids and aspirin. But I got the tourniquet in here just in case. I would rather have this and be able to save my life or somebody else's than nothing at all. And it's a regular cat tourniquet. Got another extra magazine that hides in here. On this side, I have a couple of instant coffees and a protein bar. A couple of masks, N95 masks. These fold flat, and when you need them, they open up. So that's kind of handy to have. A glow stick And that's it for that pocket. Next pocket. Okay. Kind of redundant if I'm carrying my Leatherman, but it's a really slim multi-tool. It's got a screwdriver on it, got a knife on it. It's kind of It's not the best, but I got it for free years ago through some ham radio stuff that I picked up at a swap meet. And it's actually worked pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with it. So it rides in the bag. Something else. I keep about $120 in cash in here, rolled up, okay? And potential muggers, trust me, I am armed. Anyway, I keep it in smaller bills. I have a couple 20s, couple 10s in there. Keep it rolled up. You never know when you're going to need cash. This roll of cash, and I always replenish it when I spend out of it. This roll of cash has saved my butt a lot of times when grocery shopping and the power goes out and I can't do debit cards. And that happens a lot in this town. As a matter of fact, we just about, an hour ago, got power back on again. We lost power this morning from somebody hitting a pole. All right, moving on to the next pocket. There it is. And stuff it back in as I go. I have a power port, a little power plug thing. I keep moving this off camera too far. This is, you charge it in here with the micro USB, and you charge your phone through this. This will give you enough power to make a phone call or two, maybe top off your phone. It's a handy little thing to have. I have a better one, and I got to do a video review on it because I picked it up a while back. That's something like 60,000 milliamps, but this is just a tiny little one that's convenient in the bag. Always, always, always have some kind of fire starting device. Got a lighter. Okay? If I need it, it's there. I'm not going to do a ferro rod in my bag. Got a thing of mace. This is, let's see. Oh, yeah, it is brand new. Good for situations where you possibly don't want to use a firearm. And I accidentally have a second lighter in here. I don't know why. I have the plug. Now, this is a wall plug for the cord that goes into here. So if I'm going to charge it, if I'm stuck somewhere, like in an airport or trapped somewhere, I can charge my phone or I can charge this. Okay, now without that, wouldn't do me much good if I don't have the cable for it. So there's the micro USB to regular USB cable for that setup. That's pretty much all I carry for the phone. I have a smartwatch. It's a knockoff Android kind of thing that I got from GearBest. Works very, very well. So if I need to charge that up, I can do that too. Okay, in here, if you wear glasses, see if I can get this out without knocking everything over. This is a handy little thing to have. If you just wear readers. I don't know that they make these for prescription glasses. I just need readers from time to time. This is Foster Grant. These are foldable little glasses. They open up like that. So if you wear readers, that always comes off, and you forget yours at home, and you're in a situation where you need them, these can be pretty darn handy. And they make them in all, different strengths. I just use the +1 for now. Hopefully, I won't need more than that. I can still read bumper stickers at 500 yards. I just can't read up close. That's just something for me specifically. And remember to think like that. Think about stuff that you use specifically, medications, devices, anything. Stick it in your bag. Always have a backup. Moving on. Cloth to clean those glasses. What I have here is a bunch of duct tape on a player's card from Vegas from a casino. This is that military kind of not OD kit. Gosh, I forget the color now. Military tape, military duct tape. This has also saved my butt a few times. I was riding in a car with somebody whose back window didn't want to go up and it started to rain. And the only way she had it up was to stick up duct tape on it. So we were able to stick it on there. Okay. Next up is the wallet. Wet ones. These are in here sometimes, sometimes not. They're very handy. I'm not really a germaphobe, but when I go into a restaurant to eat and I've been out all day walking around and it's not like they have soap sitting right there or sanitizer at the table, I'll use these instead. Here's what I was saying about my boo-boo kit. This is a lock sack. If you've ever seen these are awesome. I got this one for free at the SHOT Show. It keeps all of my medications in here. I have some water purification tablets, some antacid, Aleve, Pretty much everything in here. My wife's headache pills. It's all in this. It's watertight. Now, what these are made for actually is to stick your phone in. And it's watertight and it will work in your phone. It'll keep your phone from getting wet. And you can talk through it. It actually works with the bag in there. They can hear you. I've tested it. It works good. I've bought a bunch of these since. But this was an extra that I got for free. So it rides in the back there with all my stuff and a pair of gloves. Because you never know when you're going to be dealing with a messy or bloody or some kind of injured situation. That's about it. Let me see. Did I forget anything? No, that's it. I got my got a couple clothespins. These come in handy for a numerous bunch of things. Don't have any paracord in here. It's funny. I just thought of that. I got a pen. And if you ever watch my channel, you'll see that little 223. I don't know if I can get it out easily. There it is. Got my little emergency whistle in there. So that's it. You know, it may seem like a lot of stuff, and it's only a lot of stuff until you go, damn, I wish I had that. Or I'm in the middle of this. How am I going to get out? And it's a handy little bag. So most of the time, you know, if I'm going somewhere and I'm really busy, I'll leave it in the car. I'll just take my wallet. But it does come in handy for situations like we're in today with, you know, possible terror attacks going on and the chance of it coming to the States. You know, it gives you enough gear and enough time to maybe get away. Gives you a way to power your phone, a way to start a fire. Not much, but something to eat. And maybe even some kind of possible first aid or a tourniquet in case of worst case scenarios. It's not exactly hip or cool, but you know what? If it saves my butt, I'm cool with it. Anyway, thank you for watching today. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.